Premiere Pro lets you work with a variety of other applications, whether they're inside the Creative Cloud Suite or outside the Creative Cloud Suite. If I need to export information for another application outside the suite to use, I can do that under the File menu, again under Export. For instance, I can support out batch lists, titles which we saw earlier, which can only be used by Premiere Pro. I can export out copies to a tape, and I can export out media to AAF format or an XML that can be used in, say, Final Cut Pro. But a lot of different applications can read a Final Cut Pro XML, and that simply stands for Extensible Markup Language, which is geek speak for I'm going to give you a project file that shows you how everything is organized, but can be imported by a variety of different applications. Now you'll notice that EDL and OMF are grayed out, and that's because I don't have a sequence checked. These are definitely sequence-based, so if you don't have a sequence but your entire project checked, you won't see them as accessible. Now, once the sequence is selected, I can export an EDL, that stands for Edit Decision List, that can be read by most programs, but it's very basic. It's only one line of video, 4 tracks of audio. Probably most of your effects and transitions won't come through, but you may have somebody request it. It's a very old format. And then there's OMF, and that's used a lot these days for audio editing. For instance, if you're going to be handing something off to, say, Pro Tools. A reminder that if you're going to other applications in the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite, usually you don't have to go through this level of complexity. You can, for instance, send it to SpeedGrade for color grading. You can create After Effects compositions. We learned about Photoshop documents. You can send to Audition. So the Adobe Suite applications generally talk to each other and talk to each other so well that they fully understand what Premiere Pro is telling them.